judge me. I'm just leaving the library and I did some work like I thought, and I thought I was gonna, just look around very quickly. I was like, I'm not getting any books. I still have 4 books at home that I still haven't read yet. Like, for real, but is this not like the prettiest, you know what I mean? And then I was just looking at Kalila and she was talking about this author, what is it, Killers of a Certain Age, and I saw it in there, so I'm like, immediately, and then I was like, she got 2, and it's my favorite genre, which is old people doing assassin-like things, so it's where we're at. Just hit record. Ugh, I look awful. I look terrible, but it's fine. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I got a ton of books from the library, and I've got some books I'm really excited about too. One of the books I read really quick on Sunday. It was Carmilla by Stefan Ladefanu Sheridan. I don't know. He has a very long name. Yeah, Carmilla is apparently the book that inspired Dracula. I liked it. I want to say it's a solid 3.75 for me. The only reason, and it's easily could be a 4. Only reason is I feel like because where my mind was, because it's in that sort of classic language, that like old schooly language. And one, it's a really short story, and it takes me like 50 some odd pages to really like get into the language and kind of like set myself into that like world. I think it's like 100 and something pages, and being that by the time I like just got into it, the book was over, I was just like, damn. But so I enjoyed the back half of the book more than the front half of the book, but that's like a me personal thing. Other than that, I would say it's a 4-star. It made me want to read more because since it is such a short story, I'm like, there are characters I need to know about. I also need more detail that clearly the length of this book will not provide. But yeah, I enjoy it. I've never read Dracula. I've seen multiples of however many movies there have been of them, but I've never read it, and I think I will. Not this month, but in the future I will be reading Dracula. But yeah, so Carmilla gets, we'll say 4 stars, because it was only 3.75 because I'm the way that I am. I had to return that to the library because I couldn't renew it. Everything else has been renewed though. Hello. How many of these books am I get through? I don't know. But I am giving myself until 7 days. Let's say 7 days. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of them, but we'll see. So, let me just go down the line here. I have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. This very, very beautiful edition from the library. All these books are from the library. Then Thorn Hedge by T. Kingfisher. I love this author. I'm excited to read that. Ones that I'm excited to read because it's my genre, because I love movies like Red and just the retired badass that are still badasses yet young people want to try them genre. Love that. So I have Killers of a Certain Age. I'm sorry, you're just getting very, very close. Hush. This one, Kills Well with Others, which is another thing from the same author. So I'm gonna read the first one. If I love it, I have another one to read immediately. By T. Kingfisher is A Sorceress Comes to Call. Edgar Allan Poe. This is a complete work. So this one I'm not going to force myself to finish completely because it's a collection of stuff. I really just wanted it for my favorite couple, which is The Telltale Heart and I think Fall of the House of Usher are my 2 favorites. I don't think I'm going to start any of these today. But you know what? I have to do laundry. So I'm going to be the laundromat. So I will see if I can get one on audiobook. One. Yes. Yes. So that's what I'm going to be listening to whilst doing the laundry, and then we can knock out one of them immediately. So I'm listening to the story too. You already know. Like, I'm gonna be talking intelligibly.
What?
It's a book. It's called What Stalks the Deep.
Uh-huh.
Like, I've never seen the movie The Thing or The Blob, but it's giving that. It's giving Thing Blob, but in like old timey. It was not slow paced, but it was sort of like nothing, a little bit of something, but not really too much of anything but mystery. And then like the last, I wanted, because it's only 15 chapters. I'm on chapter, like the end of chapter 14. And I want to say maybe like 12-ish. Yeah, about 12. Hush. 12. Stuff started happening. And I was just like, oh, okay. All right. Now we at the climax at the end of the book to block that. Because I'm like, you got a lot of book to wrap up in not a lot of time. I'm concerned that this conclusion is going to have to go to a different book. I know not. But it's apparently some kind of alien something. No. Nobody used the word alien, but I'm gonna use the word alien. Technically, it's like one alien, but it like breaks itself off into like pieces or something like that. The way it's described is like jellyfish mimic creature thing. Not one image I've come up with on my own is good, so. So it's not a very visually appealing, you know. I don't actually know how it's gonna end yet. I'm very close to the ending. I think I have like 20 minutes left.
It's probably gonna end with this little tiny piece that's hiding around the corner that when the big blob gets annihilated, he's gonna still be there to reproduce for the next book.
That's crazy. That's kind of what happened, but it's like a good piece and then a bad piece of it. That's the thing. That's where we go. It's like, because they done met up with the good piece of it. And
where do you find these books?
Okay, so I finished the What Stalks the Deep, and I really enjoy T. Kingfisher's like writing style and the humor in her stories, and they still extra creepy. But the humor doesn't like take away from it. The characters, I love that she is still low-key kind of a chicken, but it's in such like this really well done like human way where she is incredibly brave. She is a soldier, but it does not stop her from being like scared when she's like, oh shit, I'm about to die. So love that. How she stays in denial for as long as she does, beyond me. Is giving blonde to me personally. For me, this was like a 3.75 to 4-star book. Out of the 3 of her books that I've read, I would say it's my least favorite, but it was such a fun ride. Like, these are such fun books. Like, I would love to see these as like little series or something. I feel like it would be such good TV. But yeah, no, I really, really enjoyed it. I did. In an aspect also that I loved in this book, I like that they like bring some characters back, and you really see that it's like, it's not a fun whatever, even though as the reader you have fun reading it. They feel like real people because like dude already a soldier, and now he has the extra, you know, post-traumatic stress for the killer mushrooms. So I was just like, you know what, T. Kingfisher knows what she's doing. My good sis knows what she's doing. So I have, I think, one more T. Kingfisher in my list, but that is not what I'm reading next. I'm actually really excited. Like, the whole time I was listening to this book, I was thinking about the next book I'm gonna read, and it is the Killers of a Certain Age, because it says Golden Girl meets James Bond, and I'm like, that's red. Us old people play us young people for fools. Play us young people for fools sometimes, within reason. Because it's not that it's like funny, but I just enjoy seeing older people do what we classify as young people stuff as if they've never been a young person. I hate that. I hate that. I feel like that's why people are so afraid to age, because they think like, I'm gonna be decrepit after 40. Like, that's not what happens. That was a rant, because I am just very excited to read this. If they're not 70, like 75, pushing 80, I'm gonna be upset, okay? Because the younger that they make these senior citizens, I'm telling you, I'm expecting them to be doing a bunch more stuff. I'm just saying, like, because if you only like in your 50s, early 60s or something, I'm expecting you to really do stuff. Because if you're not like jumping off roofs, still rappelling down something, so far off to a great start. I changed my mind and I did just read Thornhedge really quick. This is a few hours later, and I enjoyed. This is a 4.5 out of 5 for me. I was already a T. Kingfisher stan, but if it wasn't official now, like if it wasn't official before, it's definitely official now, because I loved it. I did. This is a retelling of, I think, Sleeping Beauty. It's giving Sleeping Beauty vibes, but it's like, what if Sleeping Beauty was the bad guy? A naive little fae. I wish she had more confidence. Had a monstrous child. It was very, very, very good. This one, we're still doing good. Anyway, I am about to start the beginnings of a new hobby, which is sourdough. Yes, I'm jumping on that bandwagon, but to be fair, I've wanted to be on it for a long time prior to it being a bandwagon. It only took me like 15 years to get here. That's that, but I will see you in the next book. The few pages I did like start of the Killers of a Certain Age, I'm like, I need to see the words in this one. I will say T. Kingfisher books I can just listen to. I don't have to have the books to read alongside it. But the Killers of a Certain Age, just the way stuff is described, I do actually need to read it so that I can see what's going on. So I feel like this reading vlog is going great. I'm 2 books down and today is day 2, and hopefully by bedtime I will be able to maybe make some headway, be 100 or so pages in to Killers of a Certain Age. So for now, I will see you at the next check-in. Okay, so I'm on page 279. Something about Helen is fishy. Something about Helen is real fishy. Either she's sick or she's an inside person. I don't want to believe that, but that, or I feel like something done happened that Helen is not telling people. And I need to know what it is. Yeah, but so far, I'm good. It's only, I think, 348 pages, so I am so close to being done. Yeah. So, I finished Killers of a Certain Age and loved it. That is a 4-star read for me. I know I said at the beginning, like, if these are under 70s, I expect y'all to be doing stuff. They did stuff. They did. I appreciate that they're like doing all of this stuff and they're still capable, but they just like, ugh, look at my body, she hurts, because she knows she's old. They were hard on their body like throughout this career. It gets 4 stars because of how enjoyable it was to read. Because it's like I kind of figured out the plot like well before the book was over. But in my mind, I wanted there to be a plot twist so bad that
I was just like, it's Helen. It's the Helen. It's not Helen. Thank you for going on this journey of books with me. Next time, I know I'm probably gonna do a library haul and unhaul. Speaking of, I have to check my holds to see if I have some stuff, but because I have to take some books back, bring, and of course get yet more books. So yes, that is the end of this particular reading vlog. Apparently I max out at about 3 books in a row, but I also got like super busy towards the end of the week, so stuff and things. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed, and leave me some recommendations of books you think I should read. And next time, okay, because I already went to the library and returned some books, so next time we're going to dive into my bag of book goodies and see what I got from the library for the next set of reads. Chances are this may be what I'm gonna read for the rest of the year, honestly. I think I only have like 4 books, but who are we kidding? Regardless of whether I read them or not, I'm gonna get more books. But anyway, I will see you next time. All right, bye.